Hello everyone. You'll be watching this on Sunday the 22nd, so it's a very auspicious time for me because it's my birthday. It's the autumn equinox and it's the day that I will be releasing my new course. So I'll tell you about that later on, but first of all, I'm busy here digging up some Elecampane and I'm going to tell you about that. But it is the autumn equinox. So it's one of those beautiful harvest times on the wheel of the year. And so I'm harvesting Elecampane, as I said, but also it's a lovely time of balance. And I think to get into that balance, it's a good opportunity to reflect on what we might owe and what we have due to us. So whether it's something on a very metaphysical level, such as maybe I need a little bit more respect from people, or maybe I need to be a bit kinder towards people. It's a chance to just sit with the energies of coming into balance and think about what do you owe and what do you deserve coming in. And I think that's really important. But there's so many other things that we are straddling in this time of balance. We're straddling, autumn going into winter. We're straddling coming out of summer into autumn. It's just such a beautiful time, and we've been blessed with amazing weather. Look at the blue sky we have today. We've really gone into an Indian summer. One of the ways I like to celebrate the autumn equinox is after I've dug up the Elecampane to make medicine with, I like to keep some of the root to burn on top of the stove top, because when it's sitting there kind of singeing away, it gives off this incredible aroma. It's like a very expensive perfume, and it just fills me up. It makes me feel, I don't know, like some exotic ancient princess, well, not an ancient princess, a princess from ancient times, because it is such a beautiful perfume. So the thing about Elecampane, it's perfect to harvest now at this time of the year because it's really a winter remedy. Although it could be used all year round, it's a respiratory remedy mainly. So if you have a cough, it's an antitussive, so it will calm down your cough. It's also an expectorant, so when you do cough, you will produce the phlegm that you need to get rid of. It's a diaphoretic, so it helps you to sweat out any toxins that you have while you're suffering with a cough or a cold. It's also a tonic herb, so that means it's going to tone up your system. So if you imagine your respiratory system as being not in the best of health, it needs to be toned up like you tone up your muscles when you go to the gym. This is what the Elecampane can do. It also is a blood cleanser in a way. It's an alterative, so it's going to improve the condition of your blood. So again, if you are in a state of convalescence after having been ill, the Elecampane is going to continue to work to move those toxins out of your blood and help you be cleansed and restored. Now, another beautiful root, my God. You want to get the roots when they're about 2 years old. So this is a plant which I had one plant, and after I harvested it, I put the roots back in, they grew again. And another 2 years I harvested, put the roots back in, it's grown again. And then I've spread it around the garden. I have it in 2 other places. So it's time for this to move really. It's been here long enough. And look at these amazing, beautiful roots. The house is going to be smelling fantastic for weeks. But I'll also have some lovely respiratory medicine. But it's also a bitter herb. So it's going to be very beneficial for the digestive system as well. And I have mentioned in the past that bitter herbs also, because we've got different receptor sites in the body, when you take in a bitter herb, it will go to all of those receptor sites. So your whole body is going to improve when you take a bitter herb, not just your digestion, your hormonal system, the respiratory system, urinary system, wherever there's a receptor site for that particular bitter principle, you're going to benefit. So I've also got some horseradish here. I might dig that up later for making fire cider again. There we are. So I'm going to be making a tincture with this, which means I'll be chopping the roots up, infusing them in alcohol for 6 weeks or more, and then it'll be ready for anyone who has, you know, a bad cough over winter or bronchitis or anything. If somebody has asthma, it can be beneficial. And even if somebody has emphysema, it can be very good because it helps to open up the lungs so that you can get your breath in. Another way you can make medicine apart from a tincture is you can decoct the roots. So that means you're making a type of tea, but instead of pouring boiling water on to infuse the herb, because it's a root, it's hard, you have to decoct it. And that means you put it into a pan of water, you simmer it for 15 to 20 minutes, and then you strain off the water and you have your cup of tea. So if you have roots available, that's really nice to give somebody a cup of tea because it feels like they're getting a nourishing treat because it is so nourishing. And they could have that after a meal as well for their digestive system, but certainly if they're bedridden with a heavy cough, it's going to be nice for them to have it. And it tastes lovely because, as I said, the smell of it is absolutely just gorgeous. So that's Elecampane. I'm looking forward to burning it in the house, but I'm also excited because it's my birthday. So my eldest daughter is bringing me off to a workshop where we'll be carving Ogham staves. So that's going to be really interesting. But also today is the day I'm launching my new course, which is Herbal Health for Women. And I'm really excited about it because it's not just about medicine. It's not just about dealing with physical complaints. It's walking with women through their lives from being maidens to becoming mothers to becoming crones. And it's about accumulating wisdom as we travel through life. It's about dealing with all the little physical issues we might have to do with our hormonal cycle. But it's also about how we as women are creatrixes, and so it's dealing with our mental and emotional and spiritual state of being as well as the physical. So there'll be bits and pieces on ritual and ceremony, how to use herbs for body care as well. So it's a fully holistic, rounded course that deals with every aspect of being a woman going through those 3 transitory stages of life. So I think it's a really good course, and if you're interested in considering it, if you go to the website, there will be a link there for you. And because it's the launch of a new course, I'm going to offer it with a discount to former students. If they're interested, get in touch and we can arrange a discount. And for the subscribers the paid subscribers to Substack will also get a 20% discount. So there's no reason not to do it. And I look forward to hearing from you. So for now, I'm going to have to give these roots a little rinse to get all this heavy earth off and start making medicine. So I hope you're having as beautiful a day as this. I can hear the birds, we've got a blue sky, we've got heat from the sun. It's such a lovely, pleasant change. And I think it's my birthday coming up, so why wouldn't it? Anyway, I will see you next week. Have a wonderful time until then. Bye for now. I hope you enjoyed today's film. If you did, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And have a look at the website danusirishherbgarden.com for more information about us and about the herbal medicine courses I offer and the Wise Woman Way training. And if you go to the shop, you can find the books, the weed handbooks and other herbal goodies. And remember, we put a new film out every Sunday. So looking forward to seeing you next week.